This is the story of my life. This is my piano story. I was born in 1993 in a small town of Veracruz. I was very happy there, but when I was 4, my father got a job promotion, so we moved to the capital. Here in the capital, I knew of the existence of the piano. Honestly, I don't remember when was the first time I saw one, but I was eager to learn how to play it. I asked my parents for a piano, and they ignored me. So I wrote a letter to the Three Kings, and in the morning of January 6, 1998, they gave me my first piano. I was 5. I played it every single day, even on weekends. By the end of the first month having it, I had already learned by heart all the songs of the booklet. I felt the necessity to learn more, so I started to ask my parents for piano lessons. I had insisted for 4 years to make it happen. 2002 was a watershed in my life. Once again, the Three Kings had heard my prayers. They gave me my second piano, a keyboard actually. With that instrument, I was now able to follow a formal musical education. I was 9 that year. That was the year I started to study piano in a music school. After 3 years of intense studying, I got my third piano. This time it was my parents, not the Three Kings. That year, I also got into the National Conservatory of Music. I was only 12 years old. In there, I studied with some of the best musicians of the country, like Francisco Zúñiga, Carlos Islas, and my dear piano teacher, Silvia Navarrete. I received the finest formation I could get, and that allowed me to give several recitals, to obtain the second place in a national piano competition, and to take master classes with international pianists. Everything was perfect, until everything started to crumble. In order to be the greatest pianist I could be, I had to make a lot of sacrifices. I was forced to leave Prepa 6 at the beginning of the first year, because it was impossible for me to study there and at the conservatory at the same time. I didn't have time to spend with friends, family, or a girlfriend. And unconsciously, with every musical achievement, I was becoming selfish and elitist. In 2012, the year of the end of the world, I abruptly dropped out of piano major in the 7th year, and I promised myself that I would never play the piano again. Everyone was shocked. I didn't regret my decision, but I needed to make peace with the classic music world, somehow. The opportunity came in June 2016. After staying away from stage for 2 years, a friend asked me to accompany his last public exam, and because of that presentation, a pianist invited me to accompany the Coro de Madrigalistas de Bellas Artes. And because of that, I got an invitation to accompany a singer at Sociedad de Autores y Compositores de México. And finally, because of that, I had the opportunity to play on the radio, on Opus 94, in a live broadcast. That presentation allowed me to close the cycle, and ironically, to reach the pinnacle of my musical career.